All right, gather round, boys and girls. It's time for the old-fashioned soda review. Today, we have here a haunted apple Fanta. Ooh. Wow. Oh, get back, witch. Brought to you, this is the official Beetlejuice movie partner drink. In theaters now. Don't go see it.
Yeah, this is actually perfect because we did see the movie. And then
We saw Beetlejuice and it was terrible.
and Flair walks in with the Fanta and he's like, we're going to do an old-time soda review.
So this is an old-fashioned soda review, and we will all take a sip out of a frosted glass. And we will rate it on a scale of hip, and hooray.
Oh, God. Not had to, got too much. It's hip, hip, hooray.
For the old-fashioned soda review.
I'm really surprised. I like that.
All right, let's pour up.
Let's
It's
see
either-
if it's as
it's
bad. It's
either
green as hell, by the way.
Hip
It's-
hip hooray or balderdash.
Please remember to drink your old-fashioned soda responsibly, because old-fashioned soda has cocaine and heroin in it.
It does look like it looks green as fuck, like not Mountain Dew green, but like New York Jets green.
Smell it.
Oh, it's kind of a putrid smell.
It does smell like Beetlejuice.
Oh,
It didn't
geez.
say apple, it said
It's
haunted
spiced
apple.
apple. It's
Now it says
haunted.
spiced apple, too.
All right, everybody, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, gents.
Oh man, I'm not too.
I don't
Oh,
like that.
man.
It doesn't. It's not.
I'm not going to lie.
It tastes like the sucker, but I don't like it.
This doesn't even get a hip. I was hoping it'd at least get a hip.
This
Hip,
is-
hooray being the
It
highest
doesn't taste
score.
like apple or haunted.
This shit tastes kind of rancid.
Yeah.
This shit, and it's not. You know, it's not good when the initial hit is not even good.
No.
Immediately,
I was
it's-
expecting like something more sour.
It goes from bad to like a little less worse.
If it was a little more sour and didn't have that fucking like blunt wrap taste,
Yeah,
it tastes like blunt wrap.
yeah, it tastes like a game leaf.
I wouldn't
Michael
even drink
Keaton,
this
you
during
need
the
your ass
Depression.
beat for that soda. That's awful.
Yeah, it's.
That's I can't even do another.
I don't
sip.
recommend this, and I kind of feel the same way about the movie.
I feel the
I was really
exact
looking
same
forward to
about
that
the movie.
pop.
The movie is better than the soda, but not by much.
I don't know.
No, here's the thing. The pop is way better than the new Beetlejuice movie, because the pop is over in a minute. Once we split a pop 3 ways, we just have to take a couple sips and we don't have to drink it again.
Would you
Yeah.
rather drink 2 of those bottles or sit through the Beetlejuice movie again?
Give me 2 of them things.
I
Again?
I'd sit through
I'd
the
chuck
movie.
both of them if one of you film me and laugh. That'd be fun.
Give me 2 of them things.
That'd be really funny. The movie. Now the Had To crew did a drive-in movie date. It was really cute.
Due to producer Hand's suggestion, we went to go see Beetlejuice, which
Garbage.
horrible movie. But the highlight of the day was us getting footlongs. You know, we hit the Sonic across the street before going to the world's largest drive-in.
Oh,
That the footlong gave me gas.
bro,
yeah,
you had
I
a-
took 2 shits that morning.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
going to lie.
Tremendous.
I think the footlong chili cheese coney from Sonic, I think that gets a hip hooray.
It does.
Because
It does.
I
I give it
so hip-
4.5 booms.
I think it gets a hip.
hooray!
It wasn't hip hooray.
You don't even give it hip hip?
Not hip.
Not even a hip.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
Sonic food. Nothing. I don't think anything at Sonic
take
is
it back. It gets a
more
hip.
than a hip.
It's
I
a
would
hip.
like to let the listeners know that he polished that footlong.
I did. I was
He
hungry.
We
finished
both
it.
did.
I'm not too good for a hip food. Okay, I just finished my cup.
A hip
of the,
ain't bad.
of
This
the
this
Beetlejuice
shitty soda didn't even
the
get a hip.
rancid
You're
cauldron.
better than
drink.
I am because that balderdash is not going
Well, you got
down
way
my
more
throat.
than me. I feel bad.
Do not drink. You
Do
call
not
this
drink.
balderdash?
Yeah, that's
I bring you
balderdash.
custom coasters only for you to disrespect me in my own. In Bobby Altoff's condo.
I'm gonna finish this. You know.
Oh, he's housing it. This is a real house.
Well, my
Shit
parents-
ain't
my
even coaster worthy. You know, it immediately warmed up the glass.
Hey.
Don't even think about
almost
it.
poured more
He
in
almost
his-
poured me up as a
You know,
goodwill gesture.
you know what I mean. Parents teach you not to waste food. You got to clean your plate. You know, my parents said if you don't finish your pop, you're not getting your hot fudge sundae. So
That's what they said.
yeah.
If you don't finish your pop, you're not getting your hot fudge sundae.
Flair's missing a foot.
Insane.
That'd be kind of cool.
No, but
No, it
we go to
wouldn't
the
be. I don't wanna be
drive-in.
diabetic.
We were eating Sonic food.
Yummy.
The Sonic drink. Now I got the. I must have said it 10 times. The flamingo twist.
Twisted flamingo.
Wow, the twisted flamingo. That gets a hip hip hooray exclamation point. That's a fucking treat right there. That's a go get that. It's a strawberry.
rules.
It's a strawberry Sprite with cream, strawberry cream. Banger.
I also have a dirty Dr. Pepper. Isn't that what
I had
you
a dirty
got?
Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it was pretty tasty.
How many? What's the rating there?
I'd give that a hip. It was good.
We were at the drive-in, so
I think it needed
these
a little
ratings
more
are
flavor.
appropriate.
I think it needed a little more flavor, to be quite honest with you. Actually, I'll give it a hip. I actually liked it. A little more lime, it would have gotten a hooray. I'd
More
get it
lime.
again.
Respect.
I think the key, the listeners, if you do go to a drive-in movie theater, don't see like a fantastic movie. Don't be a movie people are like, this is one of the best films of the year.
See something
Don't be
decent at least.
See something decent, but I think it's better to see a bad movie because you can talk during it.
Yeah.
If I had to watch that fucking new Beetlejuice movie in a theater and I had to sit there in silence for 2 hours, then I'd have to be like, oh my fucking God.
And they're
that
like
sucks.
deep in the theater. It's
I
a
would've
bunch of
walked
white
out,
people
yeah.
very enthused with what they're seeing.
Someone pulled up in a hearse.
Yeah.
There was that
somebody
gave
in a
me
hearse.
such high hopes. I saw someone bother pulling up in a hearse to the drive-in movie theater, and I was like, "This is going to be a banger." I like the
And,
OG Beetlejuice.
And Han, who suggested it, she's a Beetlejuice fan. She likes
Pardon
the
me.
first movie.
First movie's good.
And she could even say, like, there was parts where Jenna Ortega and her love interest were talking.
TikTok
and,
cringe.
And Han would turn around and look at me like wincing. It was just, it was cringy.
Jenna Ortega needs to never be in anything that I watch ever again.
And this is after we've come off the high of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Tim Burton's magnum opus.
Yes, I would argue
Yes.
that's his best movie.
His best.
It
days
was
are
his
far,
opening
far
movie,
behind
and
him.
he's never, I don't even think Nightmare Before Christmas, I don't even think it's on Pee-wee's coattails.
No way. He knew what he was doing with Paul Rubens.
I love Nightmare
He
Before
knew.
Christmas.
Now, we're biased because fuck that emo shit. I don't know.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I do not like the new Beetlejuice. That was pretty ass. That was just a bit. No one knows what the fuck works anymore. I'm telling you.
I don't know. They just have to like get the best actor for the role instead of like getting something different.
Well, they
something-
got the original cast. Like, it's all the people from the original
was
movie.
Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega had zero business in that movie. It's just
Yeah.
because she did Wednesday,
She's
and
it
it's like,
girl,
all right,
yeah.
and
give
Tim
her-
Burton did Wednesday as well, I think.
Yeah.
So they had a. Hopefully, we don't find out.
He probably
Tim,
fucked
I was
her.
about to
She's
say
having a
Tim
moment.
Diddler. I
Oh,
hope that
God.
doesn't.
Oh.
But
that
she's
doesn't come
of
true.
age, even though she plays like a 12-year-old in everything she's in.
She's
having
only
a moment.
21.
Yeah.
She's actually very young, so I was very surprised. Speaking of diddlers, we found out about Diddy's, the guy from
diddlers?
Detroit, Michigan inmate won a $100 million judgment against Sean Diddy Combs for sexual assault.
Yo, so
Crazy.
this guy got $100 million bag.
So
Did he?
in
Diddy
prison,
fucked him. Oh wait.
a Michigan inmate, probably in Jackson State Prison, based
Yeah.
on, I mean, he's doing shit like
This
this. You're
guy's
not in
known
county.
for these kind of lawsuits.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's known for doing like civil lawsuits.
Okay.
So he probably like always locked in there reading books, and he's like, I could do this, and he's probably lost $1 million, but here's $1 million and one, and he got how much money?
$100 million from Diddy. The Diddy Powerball.
And later quoted, later he was quoted saying to the name of the guy is Cardello Smith, and he'd be free if he was Carmelo
Cardello
Smith. Shout out Carmelo. He apparently reportedly told Sean Combs apparently told this guy, "You know how we get down." And Cardello Smith replied, "I disagree with how you get down." And so I guess it was out of court type thing, an out of court settlement. But shout out to our man there. He's
Getting a
locked
perverted
up
bag
and
from
he's
Diddy.
set for the rest of his life.
Yep.
He's eating hot food every day the rest of his trip.
Yep.
I don't know how long he's in there for.
Hey, Bunky. Put some money on this.
Hey,
Diddy just put
Bunky,
some
I'm
money on his
I'm
books.
making lobster and filet mignon, courtesy of Diddy.
Well, now all the
I
other
think so.
guys that
Yeah, in
are
prison
now all the
now.
guys that are actually have a case that cannot be won. They're out there. Hey man, I heard you could win some money, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I see you with them glasses. I see you be reading, man. What can you do? Let's get me an appeal.
Now he's working overtime.
Yeah.
He's trying to get everyone money in prison.
Yeah,
not a bad idea.
He's probably hyping there. He probably came home to a whole reception. But shout out to him, man.
He's now a Michigan legend. I think
wonder
he
how-
made off better than Rick Wershey.
You can buy so much green apple Fanta.
White boy Rick is another. We talk about Hulk Hogan white privilege.
Yeah.
Now, White Boy
White
Rick
Boy
is
Rick-
literally famous for being a snitch.
Well, the thing is, he wouldn't be famous at all if he wasn't white.
Yeah,
Just-
he wouldn't have a name.
Maserati Rick.
It's hilarious. I mean, I remember when he came out and he's got his own weed, and everybody in Michigan and he had a movie.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey played him, I think.
Insane. How many people get out of that same jail and just go back to they got nothing?
Yeah.
They did something. They snitched on way more people.
This guy got paid.
I guess if he wasn't white, it wouldn't be a non-story. He wouldn't have a nickname. He'd just be Rick.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be White Boy.
White Boy Rick.
There was a Maserati Rick, but he was not a white snitch. He was a drug
crazy.
dealer.
There'd be no movie deal for Black Boy Rick.
Nope.
No.
There'd be no for just Ricky. Black guy Ricky, there'd be no movie deal. There'd be nobody out there, nobody visiting him, asking, "Wow, you're so cool. Let's get you a
White
weed
Boy
strain."
Rick.
What happened? Doesn't he still have the pens?
He got White Boy Rick pens. They got White Boy Rick weed. It's like the 8th or something. It's like some commandment, like because he was in jail or whatever. He got
I find
fucked
that
by the government.
the 8th pen I'm always found hitting. It's always offered to me by someone who I don't want to hit their pen.
Because they're cheap.
Yeah.
White
Let's
Boy
do a
Rick
Jersey
got that
swab.
cheap weed.
Let's get fried.
Let's do a Jersey swab. Is unreleased, not for release. What I got
It's
here.
not for release. You don't even got a label on it. It just says K, baby.
Here's the ketamine pen.
It's just like, oh shit.
Actually,
First ketamine.
it's not recreational. It's for my depression. I need ketamine from a doctor, a real doctor that gives you ketamine, just like a doctor gives you a weed card.
You want to?
I'll never forget the first time I got a weed card. My doctor came out in sandals, toes out. He had like a Nike T-shirt
And
on.
what year was this?
This was like 2014. Yeah, it's like 10 years ago at this point. Aging myself, yeah. Sandals on, toes out, Nike T-shirt, and then like over that was like a Hawaiian shirt, like unbuttoned. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, my back hurts for playing lacrosse, and he just gave me a card to buy marijuana. That's all. That's how easy it was back in the day. Oh my God, can you believe it's legal? It was legal a long time. All you just needed was like $150 and 20 minutes of your time.
Yeah, I remember me and Austin. We had a friend. He was the first guy we knew who had his med card, and we would go to that. I mean, is that even a dispensary anymore? With that
I think
place?
it still is, but I think they might sell mushrooms now.
Yeah, they're always ahead of the curve over
Yeah.
there. This is
Now
like a
you can buy
hippie house where
mushrooms.
they got drum circle night over
Yeah.
there. It was never like nowadays a dispensary's, brick and mortar. It's glass display. I mean, it's
an
high
Apple
budget.
store.
Yeah.
It's an Apple store. A dispensary now are like California's were always.
Some
And
of
they're
them
like
are
an Apple store.
junk.
Yeah, they are. There's plenty of junk. But this one's different. It's like a house. It just looks like a house, and it's just
It looks like a painted hippie house.
yeah, and it's big. It's a big Detroit. Look up Detroit houses at that time. They're very big. Yeah, so we've come a long way. I mean, now you can get weed as easy as Blue Chew.
You just get delivered to
They're
your door.
giving it away now. Now they're giving
it
away
away.
weed.
Yeah,
It's too cheap.
Yeah, you're a great example.
It's
you've-
too cheap.
You've
I've
inexplicably
been robbing butter blind
yeah,
every
we
day
did.
since July 15th.
Because I'm one of the first
Or
episodes.
June 15th. Or no, January. Since January 15th. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
when I got my executive membership.
I remember you told us over and over, just come here, get this membership. They're just
Yeah.
giving this shit away.
Yep.
Weed's getting too cheap.
I mean, what's your last month look like there?
I mean, so they have ounces of fire that they're selling anywhere from $65 to $77, and that's dirt cheap. These are the same ounces I used to buy for $225, $250. Had no problem selling them for $300,
Yeah.
piecing them out, whatever. Like, it's crazy. But to get even crazier, like when I bought that membership, as long as you had that membership, I paid $60 for the year. It's normally $120, but I paid $60 for the year. Totals to $5 a month. There's a deal that if you spend $2 on weed, which is a little tube of pot dots, 10 milligrams of pot dots, I would go in there, I'd spend $2.16, and they'd give me a free quarter ounce of weed for a penny.
So after
Quarter
like,
ounce of loud.
After
top
like
nuts.
the 7th time you did that, you didn't feel any shame. Like,
I felt
here
zero-
comes
I
here
felt-
comes the M&M's
so-
guy.
No, I go in with him.
So let me.
He's open. He's
let
like,
me-
hey,
let me
I'm here
cut
to get
you
my
off.
free weed.
Let me cut you off right there. After the 62nd time,
Yeah.
I felt zero shame. You know why?
know.
Because I got 11 ounces for $67 of loud. You know how good y'all were smoking off of me? Like, that time.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time we go out, there's weed.
So shout out to the good people at Butter. They've been taking care of me since January 15th, and I haven't gone anywhere else since. I haven't bought weed from anyone else.
He hasn't.
Because it's just so cheap, and also their flour is really good.
It's good. It smells good, looks good, smokes good.
Yep.
Where do we go from here? It can't get any cheaper. It just everything
They're
else
gonna have
in the
to just
world.
give me a pound for like $100.
Yeah. Everything else in the world is not getting cheaper. It's the one thing that is getting cheaper.
It's gonna get worse.
It's kind of insane.
Happen. It won't get better.
It's gonna get cheaper, or it's gonna get the quality.
Something's gonna
worse.
happen.
The minute weed doesn't taste and smoke good anymore, I'm out.
I feel like we're
What if there's some
not
kind of
far away
crash?
from that.
What if the
They're prob-
Chaldean Americans of Michigan decide, oh, there's too
There
many
has
of
to
us. We're not making the money we thought. Some of us got to dip out.
Then
of
it's
this.
gonna get
They're
expensive
fucking-
as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Everyone's doing it. There has to be a crash, and so be it. I think people are smoking themselves retarded.
Chaldeans
There's
need.
Yeah, you might be
I
right.
think we've gotten to that point. You
might
know what
be
I
right,
mean?
dude.
I feel like we really have.
What's the name of that tank you can buy at the liquor store?
the
Like,
Galaxy gas?
Yeah,
Oh.
Chaldeans need to get on nitrous and Galaxy gas. That's
They're
the new
on
money.
it.
That's the new money, bro. That's the new
I
shit.
seen a video. It was like party in Atlanta, and it was like 20 people, each with their own.
Yeah,
And they're all like flexing it, like they're doing videos with this shit. It's crazy to me. We've all seen nitrous heads. We know what that
bro,
does. I've
frying
done
your
nitrous.
brain.
I've done nitrous more. I've done it about a dozen times in my life. It's the dumbest. I'll never forget. I was
it's not
6
even a drug.
trying to
It's
feel
a
like I'm
gas.
drowning.
It's not even
yeah.
a drug. You're right. It's a fucking gas. You're turning your brain off.
Yeah,
I remember doing balloons when we were 16, spring break in high school. I'm standing up. Nobody tells you not to stand up. And I hit the thing, and I don't remember this. I fell back and hit the back of my head. And I'm standing up. I remember this is when
he's on the floor.
and this is when I gained consciousness. I stand up, and everyone's looking at me. I'm like, why is everyone looking at me? Because I don't remember just falling. I fall again right on my face. This time
Bam.
I fall forward, and everyone's on nitrous. Nobody's helping you because everybody's retarded.
They vapified the nitrous now. That's what Galaxy gas is. It comes in flavors.
Oh no!
And it's supposed to be
Fucking
whipped cream.
This
chargers.
is what they need to be on. This is what they need to be on.
No! It's for whipped cream. It's for whipped cream. But it's like they don't make like tropical.
Bro,
they don't make tropical punch
I
flavored
got
whipped
the
cream.
baddest flavor of Galaxy gas.
When have you ever in your life seen tropical punch whipped cream, or ever wanted it, or craved it, or heard of someone trying to make it, or say they should make? That's what it is. They vapified the whipped cream. It's kind of that's what it is.
Could you imagine if like Starbuzz made their own?
The hookah people,
The hookah
Starbucks,
company like started making their own gas, and then they got like Irish peach, white mint
Not to sound
gas.
Like, not to sound like a junkie. A hookah shop just opened up by me, and they said hookah cups to go $5.
That's cheap.
I'm looking at that. That's cheap.
It's cheap as
I'm looking
fuck.
at that like that might be a Friday night for us.
The
boys.
orange,
Yeah.
the orange in the cup is like $1.50 to them.
Baddest
right there.
hookah. Maybe it's
Hookahs-
an out the door special.
So they're
Hookahs
probably putting
trash.
like
Grand
zilch
opening.
fucking tobacco in there.
Yeah.
There's probably nothing in there.
It ain't that white gummy bear that I need though.
No, fuck
The
white gummy
Starbuzz.
bear, bro. Irish peach,
Irish
white mint.
peach.
You get both mixed. That is the best hookah flavor ever. If you're ever gonna smoke hookah and it's not
Hookah's trash.
if it's
bro.
not Irish peach and white mint, you're
You
tripping.
hear this guy? Turn your mic off. Listen,
Hookah's
we're
trash.
talking hookah over here.
Get him off. Get out.
They pay me to.
I'll never forget. Like my brother had an obsession with hookah for a little while, like a couple months, where he would buy one. My mom would find it, take it away, and he'd just get a new one. It was like 3 times in a row, and I would wake up. We would share a room. I just wake up and it's like 11 a.m. He's just getting the thing going. He's already burnt. He's already burnt the carpet. I'm like, I gotta wake up and smell this shit like in my bedroom.
One
I
thing.
don't even get to get some coffee or water.
Was he like ripping hookah in his bed too?
in the floor?
Oh yeah, he was smoking it in the crib.
Oh, so he was like smoking
Yeah.
a shirtless,
Yeah.
laying in
Yeah.
bed. Oh, what a game!
He's like, it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell.
It smells good. It's a fruit head.
Yeah. if there's anything I respect about your brother, it's his tenacity and determination.
Oh my God, he's.
But it's tenacity and determination to like do the wrong thing.
It's incredible. It's
And
really there
he's
should
very
be
similar to my brother. and I
should be a
respected
book
it.
written
When
about-
my brother was younger. He was the same way.
yeah. And your brother still needs to come on.
Yeah, he
we
does.
tease the fans.
He does.
When is he available? When is
I asked him today. He wasn't available because it
you
would
got
have
to
been
give him a
perfect
week
for
ahead.
today.
Don't can tell him last minute.
Yeah, I know, but he needs to tell me really because he's just Mr. Busybody.
I know he is. He is.
You know.
Did you guys both have a hookah phase?
My phase was very light, and it's because I wanted to pipe the girl that I was smoking hookah with.
I feel like that's kind of
well,
I ended
pivotal.
up piping, and I kept doing it.
I feel like a hookah phase is kind of important, and if you're in like this burbs with not shit to do, because I feel like a hookah bar when you turn 18 at least. This is back in the day, children. You had to be 18 to smoke tobacco. A hookah bar was like somewhere to go that wasn't your parents' house or your friend's parents'
And for like
house.
$20, you could sit there for a couple hours
and get a fucking
Yeah.
headache and smoke
Yeah,
shit.
that made sense. But
There was somebody that wasn't
actually
your parents'
bringing it
house.
home with you and having one, just I hate it. It was
Shout
a
out
bad
to the
experience
hookah
on my
bar.
bad. I had a bad experience. But I smoked. I mean, I've smoked the shit out of hookah. Like I know. At first, I got sick because I'm inhaling it. You know, I'm not doing it right, and I got to the point where I could do the smoke tricks, and I wasn't getting sick. I could do it, but
So you used to do. You really had a
I
face. You
was.
were
I
doing
tried.
tricks.
I tried,
Yeah.
but like having it in the house, no, that's annoying.
Yo, listeners, what's your favorite hookah flavor? Please write this in. Your favorite brand, your favorite maker, how many coals? I'm more of a 2-coal kind of guy.
It makes me
Fuck
think
this shit,
like
because-
at the beginning, and like where we usually cover fan mail and all that.
Yeah.
We should have a fan mail question of the week.
So should we put out
ask
something
a
to the
question.
fans? Yeah.
So this week's first question.
We did last week, and nobody answered.
Yeah.
We had
I forgot
McDonald's
what it
meals.
was.
It was
I don't
what's your
remember.
It was
what
like, what
was
would your McDonald's
meal?
meal? Nobody ever even.
Oh yeah. Well, it's hard to
Oh
be.
no, somebody did. They said
It's hard to be creative with McDonald's. Like McDonald's,
it's a limited menu.
There's so many.
they used to have number 1 through 12, 1 through 14.
Mm-hmm.
Now what's there? 6 numbers.
You're right.
It ain't shit there. It's just variations of other shit. You can't be creative there.
Well, you know what? We also
Give me my own McFlurry flavor. You know.
Yeah.
we were
Oh.
proposed to do a JC Penney photo shoot and use
Throne.
a Throne account to get. We didn't do that, so
We
maybe
still
we
just-
got to listen to them more.
Yeah,
to
maybe
get-
we need-
we got to
we need
have
a
it's a
Throne
two-way
I
street.
segueing into J.C. Penney. I went to a J.C. Penney to go buy Adidas because there was a Unk Night skate party where the theme was wear your best Adidas.
You found some shell toes in your size?
I did not find shell toes in my size, but I bought some track pants and a nice shirt.
Nice
I went
pair of
full
Samoas.
Adidas down. Everybody in there was full Adidas down. And after going in J.C. Penney, there were people waiting for portraits. There was surprisingly like 5 or 6 people waiting. Different people.
What were they like
families.
schools or families and shit?
No, it was like one older black lady who just got her hair and nails done, you could tell. And like there was like a couple, there was a kid. Like there was a lot. It was a very diverse group. But
Photos at the mall. in
J.C. Penney,
2024.
man, fuck that. Like any of these like
The anchor
old-
stores,
Yeah, like
Macy's,
department stores like Macy's, Sears. Sears is gone now, but Macy's, Sears,
just Macy's and Penny's.
fucking Pennies.
Pennies.
This shit was so cool back in the day. It was like state of the art. Now you go in there, it just smells like the 90s, and it smells like
It smells like your grandma's underwear drawer.
it does, man. And like the same clothes are in there, and there's like a little bit of sprinkle of new clothes and like new trends. But it's like, fuck.
The mall is
It's
weird.
gross. I'm so glad I don't wear shit out of the mall, and I don't really go to the mall. Like,
Well, where are you going to hang out when you're 12 and you want to be edgy with your friends?
Hookah bar with the
certainly not J.C.
You
Penney.
go in there and you mess with the middle-aged women.
Yeah, you're right.
And you say something that you learned on the internet.
Yeah.
Riz Skibbity, and they're going to look at you crazy and you run away.
Now you just
So
got
that's the place. That's the best
Skibbity.
place that you could go.
now if you're 12, you just got to steal some Galaxy gas somewhere. Just
Yeah.
watch reels all day and get high.
There was, am I wrong for this? Like 2 years ago, these like 13-year-old kids asked me to buy cigarettes, and I took their money and I just went in my car.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 years ago.
You're a grown ass man.
Honestly,
He gives me $20 for a pack of cigarettes. He looks like 13.
honestly, had to.
Yeah.
And
I taught him a
I
lesson.
figured he was undercover. I'm like, this is whatever. You're allowed to take their money. You're allowed. You're just not allowed to buy them cigarettes.
Yeah.
I didn't like his look.
Yeah.
I didn't like his look.
You didn't like the cut of his jib?
No. Mm-mm. And this is what happened. I ended up dropping something as I was getting in the car, and he hands it to me. He goes out of his way to come hand me my stuff. I was like, I already know this motherfucker is going to either ask for liquor, a blunt wrap, something. If he would have asked for a blunt wrap, I'd have gladly got it for him.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
It depends on how he asks.
Listen, 13, 14-year-old kid on a bike could be like, hey, fat fuck, can you get me a blunt wrap?
Yeah.
Gladly. You know why? Because I've been there. I understand what it's like just wanting to smoke some weed. However, and then I'm like, if he asks for alcohol, that's an easy fuck no. I'm not getting him alcohol. But he asked me for cigarettes.
This
There's
is 2
no
years
reason.
ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
There's
He'd
no
ask you for a
personal
breeze.
attachment to you.
No, he'd ask you for a breeze. Can I get a breeze? If it's a kid.
Yeah,
What-
but it was cigarettes. He wanted cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a cop. That's a good.
And so I took the 20. I went inside, bought another candy bar, and I came out and I went to my car. He's like, what the hell, man? I was like, snooze, you lose, boss. Some shit like that. I forgot what I said. Though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Only one time, some kid asked me to buy him wraps, and that's how he says, he's like, hey, bro. I'm like, what's up? He's like, come on, get us some wraps. I'm like, what you need? And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. He like said like he wasn't like, oh, can I get some Swisher Sweets?
Yeah.
Like,
Back
he
in
knew
the day,
that
it was
we knew the
White Owls
flavor,
and
yeah.
Swishers for us.
Mm-hmm.
Backwoods were, just starting, like, to get popular around here.
I think I got him a game leaf. I think that's what he wanted. I was
Diet
so happy. I
Woods.
told him I said, hell yeah, bro. I was like, I hit him with the Chick-fil-A. He's like, hey, bro, you give me some wraps. I said, my pleasure.
I felt the need
You
to
can keep the
steal-
change. No, take it
I
back.
felt the need to steal that kid's money.
I mean, he probably taught him a lesson.
You know what I should have
and
done?
it's probably a funny story. He still talks about it.
That's
This guy
hilarious.
just took my money. What the
Oh,
fuck?
kitty.
You know what it is? I just used command strips to hang a mirror, and it probably just fell.
Nice.
Oh.
I thought it was a cat knocking something off. That's why I said
No,
that.
that's definitely what it is.
There's a
Oh.
burglar at Bobby Altoff's condo.
You're not
right
going to
now.
finish your Beetlejuice pop?
Fuck no, I'm not. Never.
It's really not good.
I'll
I'm
never take
bummed,
another sip
man.
of that again.
Don't you hate when you buy soda pop and shit don't taste good? Don't
I hate when you buy
get
anything and shit don't taste good.
it feels like a real waste
Like
of money.
trying something new and it's
You
just
want to keep
awful.
eating it? Yeah. A
Ugh.
little bit. You want to you feel bad wasting food. It has to be like rancid for me to not
Yeah.
eat it. Not like, it don't taste that good. Like it has to be like actually the milk's gone bad.
Hey, don't you hate when you get screenshot?
Bro, can we get into this? Dog, I hate when I get screenshotted because that DM one for everybody. Listen, guys,
That
listeners,
DM one for everybody.
I love the gram. I'm addicted to it. I know I am. But guess what? This is the first you guys are hearing this. I got a crush
On who?
on Angela
Simmons.
Oh, I'm like, damn, Gotti, you bold. All right.
That
Fuck it. I'm going to let the world know.
hey man,
Goals.
Don't you hate when you get screenshot?
Yeah. We should rap again.
I think Yo Gotti should do the halftime.
Don't you
show.
hate when you get screenshot? Yo Gotti should do the
Young
halftime
Gotti
show.
Just do that
or
song.
Yo Gotti and Young Dro need to do a collab.
Fuck that bitch and down to the DM Super Bowl
Yeah.
halftime show.
Speaking of the Super Bowl,
Car ain't got no roof.
I've seen a lot of discourse regarding the Super Bowl, the halftime show. Kendrick's doing it,
Yeah.
and Drake and Kendrick thing aside, everybody's saying it's a huge letdown that Lil Wayne was supposed to do it. It was supposed to be Lil Wayne.
It's New Orleans. It's supposed to be Lil
It's
Wayne.
New
It's
Orleans.
supposed to be Lil Wayne.
So it has to be Lil Wayne. But tell me this: when did that happen? When
It was an assumption.
when did it be like, oh, if you're the hometown guy, you're the performer?
That never happens.
the only time it's happened was when it happened to be in L.A. and they had like Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
and all
that's
them.
about
Yeah.
it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Is Usher from Las
Usher
Vegas?
is
or
not
something?
from Las Vegas. He's from Atlanta.
No, he has a $50 million residency in Vegas. So yeah.
And the Who, they're from Britain. They, they
So
came
are
to
the
America.
Stones.
So it never had anything to do with that. And not only that, Caesar Superdome, which used to be called something else, they've hosted Super Bowls before. They've hosted one in 2013. That was at the height of Lil Wayne's prominence, I would say, at least closer to it than it was now.
Oh,
They, just started
Superdome.
carrying.
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yeah. That's right. Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yeah.
I feel like they just started caring who's like cool. When we were kids watching Super Bowls, it was all like legacy acts. Like, here's a band your parents liked. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, look, they're 68 and they can still play out there in the Super
Didn't the
Bowl.
Chili Peppers do it?
Yeah, a few years ago with
Yeah.
Bruno Mars.
That
And
wasn't
now
bad.
now we got like the Weeknd. You know,
The Weeknd was good. I like that one. Rihanna was good.
Rihanna was cool.
Usher was good.
Usher was now it's like more cooler people. I guess
Bruno
not as
Mars
old.
headlined at MetLife Stadium.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm
Oh,
sure that
Tom
was all
Ford, don't give it
intentional.
to you.
Oh, he's from there. I'm sure that's exactly
I'm
why
sure they
did it.
cared. But
I don't remember people saying. I don't remember begging people last year in Vegas. People weren't begging for Dizzy Wright to do the halftime show.
No.
I don't remember that.
Hell no.
I had to Google that, by the way.
Dizzy
I
rapper
Googled
from Las Vegas.
Dizzy Wright. I had to look up who's from Vegas, and I don't. He might not even be.
Panic at the Disco is like the only musician I could think of from Vegas, and then which I do not want to see that halftime show. No one does. That'd be fucking garbage.
I sent you guys a Lil Wayne's halftime performance at Super Bowl,
WrestleMania.
Oh,
WrestleMania Super Bowl.
Where they introduced him as. Did you guys see that bit?
I didn't.
So
see
I
the-
watched WrestleMania this year to expose myself. But the announcer goes, it was for Jey Uso's match. The announcer goes, now introducing the greatest rapper of all time. And then it goes, a milli. I'm like, oh my God, they were so close to doing the funniest shit ever. Now introducing the greatest rapper of all time. I'm not afraid to take a stand. Yeah, Lil Wayne played WrestleMania, which is honestly just as important as the Super Bowl. In my eyes.
The video I saw was not good. I would think WrestleMania, you got to show out. If you're doing it, you got to show out. You're not going to.
You don't got much.
He rapped for like 45 seconds.
Yeah,
he's not in the best health. First of all, he looks.
Plus, it wasn't the main event or nothing.
His dreads are barely hanging on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was probably the worst match of the night I watched. It was a lousy match.
And he talks like he's been working in the coal mine. He's not in good shape. So like he's never been a performer either.
I think
people need to get out of their fantasy lands.
I love Lil Wayne. Me personally, I think he has the best run out of any rapper I've been alive to like listen to and be conscious for. And I was talking about that with the dude at the sauna today because he didn't know that Kendrick was doing the performance, and he's like, "Man, it should have been Lil Wayne." And I'm like, to be honest, I love Lil Wayne, but performance-wise, no. And I think he's more so bringing out people.
Yeah,
like he'll bring out Ross. Ross will do a song. He'll bring out whoever. He does his song. And then it's like he brings out, all these
Drake,
people because
Nicki
he has
Minaj.
hella features,
Yeah.
And then like he could even call back to early, like, bring out some of Cash Money and Big Timers, appease that older crowd.
Yeah.
But it's like it doesn't make sense for them to have him there because he's more of a when we saw him play with Blink-182, he did better than Blink-182. Maybe it's just because I don't like them. I'm a hater.
When did they do it?
Shit, they performed here in like 2018.
Tom DeLonge wasn't back in.
No, they didn't do the Super Bowl. But when I saw Wayne perform, he performed better than Blink-182, and he would do like 45 seconds or like 2 verses of the song, and then immediately into the next song. But credit to him, he performed them all. He didn't just play them, and he played with a band, so that was cool to see. But I don't think he would make a good halftime guy, and I think if you're gonna do Kendrick, now is the time.
Yeah,
now
right
makes
now
sense.
is the time. Yeah,
And I didn't even want him to do no halftime show. I want like somebody else.
No one was asking for it.
No.
But when you saw it was Kendrick Lamar, you went, Kendrick fucking Lamar is going to do a Super Bowl halftime show?
My first thought was Drake is punching the air and crying.
Yeah, it was
shitting his pants.
The thing is about Kendrick's one of those guys like you remember when you first heard him before swimming pools or something like that, like before he had songs and songs and songs, before they played his shit on the radio. You probably knew something Kendrick Lamar. You would have never guessed this guy be playing a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's cool. And then a lot of people also say, I guess Jay-Z has influence over who's the halftime show.
Yeah,
is that
this
true?
is my first time hearing this.
Does he own Pepsi?
Yeah, own Pepsi.
I'm gonna look into it because that's what people keep saying. It's a hater move. Birdman was tweeting today like hater shit. He was tagging Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki, and I'm like, it's due for you, Birdman. Just shut up.
Birdman, shut the fuck up.
He was up there tweeting crazy today.
Actually, no, Birdman, don't shut the fuck up. We got to put some respect on his name before he pulls up on the radio guy again.
The Super Bowl is not until February. If I have to read shit like this every fucking day on the internet until February, I'm going to fucking kill somebody.
You got 22 weeks.
Wrap this up. Wrap whatever the fuck this is up. Kendrick Lamar is playing the Super Bowl. If I have to read any, hater move. If I have to hear this Illuminati Birdman, if I have to hear someone tweeted this.
Dre Day posted it today. He was like, wrap this Lil Wayne doing the Super Bowl shit up by 6 p.m. sharp.
Please.
By 6 p.m. sharp.
Wrap it up. What are you mad Kendrick Lamar is going to play the Super Bowl? That's cool as shit. Oh, it should have been this. It should have been. You know what? You know who it should have been? It should have been me. That's who it should have been. How about me?
Put you in that.
I want to play the
Rover.
fucking Super Bowl.
Get you that chauffeur.
I want some money. I want to go to the big game. The Lions are going to be there. No. I'm kidding.
Flair, you just cooked them.
Oh
even
my
harder
God!
than they're even cooked. It was Hulk Hogan. He said the Lions will be there. I want to be there at the Super Bowl.
He said the Lions are going to be there. And
yeah, he was like, well, I would like to perform. He said,
kidding.
I'd like to perform at the halftime show. It should have been me. The Lions are going to be there. He's like, oh.
What do you mean, the Lions are going to be there?
But if they're not
how
gonna stupid are we going to look?
Who cares about being right?
Let me ask y'all, who all going to be there? I know who's going to be there, but who all going to be there?
That's the most polite text you can send someone. Who's going to be there? Hey, you want to come over? Who's there? Me.
Who all going to be there?
So I asked ChatGPT, Jay-Z's influence over the Super Bowl halftime show comes from partnership with NFL through his entertainment company, Rock Nation. In 2019, they entered a deal with the NFL to help produce and consult on entertainment.
I have a hard time believing Roger Goodell is like... Do you think Roger Goodell's at the Rock Nation brunch every year?
Probably.
Oh, we got a
Roger
guest.
Goodell. Oh, Milo, Milo.
Talk your shit, King.
The cat is here. The cat is on the table. The cat is in the building. Booyah, baby. You ain't never going to see this table again, Milo.
Kind of picked
Yeah,
him up.
Roger. I heard Roger Goodell and Jay-Z and Robert Kraft, they,
But yeah, I
they
don't
get
think
handies on the
Jay-Z,
massage
see right
table.
here it says Jay-Z doesn't single-handedly make the decision. NFL retains final approval.
Well, it's just like that guy who works for the Commanders said he just got suspended because he went on a Hinge date, and the Hinge date was actually a reporter who was trying to get dirt on the franchise. He said Roger Goodell is a puppet controlled by the owners, right? You know who really run the NFL? Not Jerry Jones. It's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Rockefeller.
Everyone knows Jay-Z run the NFL. It's like the oldest story in the book, you know? Jay-Z should run the NFL.
Could we touch on what the Commanders? What was he? Vice president?
He was like the vice president of content, so probably his job was like posting Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. I don't know how much he knows, but this guy who works for the Commanders, the football team, he went on a Hinge date, and the girl was this like reporter undercover, which is some bullshit reporter, and like filmed him. But he was spitting against the Commanders. He went crazy. He said that the Commanders fans were high school educated alcoholics. Most of the players are really dumb, and they're all homophobic. And they come from, he's like, they're all homophobic because they come from the hood. And he said Jerry Jones actually really runs the NFL. And then he's like, now Jerry Jones, he really is homophobic and really racist. He's like, I don't think Roger Goodell is. He's like, but Jerry Jones runs this bitch and he hates everybody.
Wow.
And he's saying the fans were high school educated alcoholics. And he said most of the players are not smart. And he said the players that are smart aren't smart if they get hit in the head for a few times.
The whole thing about it's weird to me, down to who the guy is.
The VP of content, yeah. Just like
Why does the VP of content know anything? How? Why would you
how
take
do- yeah,
his
he's
how
word?
in the
do you know
building. I
all
don't know.
What would you take his word for fact? This VP of
I
content.
kinda
What is
do.
that? What is
Here's
that
the thing.
I
label?
kind of do because it's about the Cowboys
But
and
also-
like Jerry, but
The
Here's the
video,
thing.
the video itself, it looks like an interview. It doesn't even look like a date.
yeah.
He's like got his hands like he's at a.
Maybe he's
interview.
like, oh, I work for the Commanders. I work for the big football
Yeah.
team. Let's go on a date. You know what I mean?
kinda
Maybe he's
weird.
full of himself.
But also, like, you got to take it with a grain of salt because he works for a rival team. You know, the Commanders are rival to the Cowboys. They play in the same division.
I think
Redskins Cowboys was a big rivalry back in the day.
he might know something because the Commanders probably employ a lot of people because these teams are businesses. They got a lot of people. It's not just the players and the coaches. They got a lot of people working there. Workplace gossip happens everywhere.
I kind of like them being
maybe
called
it's
the-
workplace gossip in there. You know what I mean?
I like them being called the Washington football team better.
Yeah, go
I
back
think
to being
that
called
was
the
better.
football team.
Yeah. If you're not going to be called the Redskins, just fucking sell the team.
Being called the football team's kind of chic. I kind of fuck with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see the football team.
Yeah. The
I've-
Washington football team.
I feel like up in where my sister went to school, there was a store called the Store. Like it was
Yeah.
like a corner, it was like a convenience
to
store,
the
party
store.
store. It's literally called the Store. It's on a big sign. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to the store. That's nice. More things should be called that.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. I wish there was like the beer store.
I had
the
an
weed
idea
store.
for a restaurant called
The food
I Don't
store.
Know. So when people are like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Take them there. You got everything. You got like 30 kinds of food there.
I would love to go there. We should open a restaurant.
I don't know.
Once we've really broadened our palate and given out a lot of had to, got to must stars, we should start our own restaurant. Had to, got to.
Yeah, we gotta get on
Had
that.
to, got to, munch. Yeah.
Oh, we got our own like network.
I am a
our own
culinary
little,
school dropout. Yeah, can we start doing
We got
a
a show
cooking
on
channel?
Food Network.
Yeah, we could do it. That'd be awesome.
We just
Like
kind
how
of
Bronson has fuck that's delicious.
we just take his whole thing.
Yeah, we're just gonna take his whole
steal
shtick.
it.
Yeah.
All he does is go around smoking weed and eating food. Like, we're here in Queens. I got a Calabrian chili squid pasta. I'm fucking high as fuck, and the chef keeps showing off to the camera. The show used to be cool. It's still really cool, but now you could tell he's got clout on the show now, because he'll be like talking to the chef. He'll be like, "Oh, yo, what did you put in here? Like, this is gorgeous. This is like a beautiful dish." And the chef's like, "Whatever. Who gives a fuck who you are?" Anyways, cameras are here. We got this dish right here. Like, they cannot wait to shove food in front of his face and tell him about it because they like to be on camera. Like, this is the blah 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 blah. Like, most of them don't give a fuck who it is anymore. Like, it's just like, "Oh, TV show, come in, look at my restaurant." Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we can take that shtick. We can do that.
It'd be easy. I mean, it'd be hard for them to give us the keys, but just give them.
All about the had to challenge where we have to run a restaurant for like a night. Just the three of us.
I think we do okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd run the kitchen, and one of you poor bastards got to run the front of house.
I'll be
Bro,
the
let's
host.
do a pop-up.
And then
I'll
one
be
of
the
us
best
has
host.
to be GM. So
Let's do a pop-up. That would be great for the brand. Great for the pod. Let's do a fucking pop-up, dude.
Had to pop up.
Let's do something, not trendy that no one else is doing right now. I'm thinking like Nashville hot chicken or smash burgers. You know what I
Sushi
mean? That's
burrito.
something sushi burrito. These are things you don't see every
Yeah.
day, especially not on TikTok. So we should definitely do something. We should definitely do a pop-up with some food like that. 100%.
yeah, what is a smash burger? I've never seen one.
It's just a big burger and you smash it down. It starts
Bro,
as a
you
meatball,
take the meatball and you fucking smash that shit right on the grill. You put your cheese, bro. It's
Bro,
perfect,
no one else
bro.
is doing fucking smash burgers right now, bro. My boy's got the best fucking spot, bro. We gotta get in on this, bro. The fucking rent's cheap. What are you fucking scared about? It's fucking burgers, bro. Everyone fucking buys fucking burgers, bro. Everyone buys burgers. You just gotta fucking smash them, bro. Bro, you ain't never had one? You gotta go out west, bro. They got the baddest fucking burgers, bro.
We put Lowry's on ours, bro.
Bro, they got this fucking sauce on there. I asked the guy, yo, what was that fucking shit you put on my fucking burger? Bro, banging, bro. Banging, bro.
Banging.
That's gonna be us. That's what it is. This the had to, got to, must banging, bro, burgers.
We need
sauce.
branded mallets we can sell.
Oh, we need branded burger smashers. It's just
Yeah.
a plate of fucking iron that you can get off Amazon for like $15.
It'll
It's like,
put the
why
print.
is there
Ours
a
is 85.
podcast on this mallet? Why is there...
Yeah, we're
It'd be
rebranding. This is not a pop reviewing one anymore. This is a burger reviewing podcast.
This might be our last show. We might
And we're
start
selling
doing
kitchen
restaurants.
and we're selling kitchen accessories now.
There'll be more money up front, for sure.
I'm also turning 1200s into 2400s. Get at me.
Can we make like the most diabetic restaurant ever? Can we make?
No. There's that one place.
Donut.
There's that one place in Vegas, the Heart Attack Grill. Mm-hmm. Like if you weigh over 400, 500 pounds, you eat free. Fuck that.
Everything's fried in lard.
Fuck that.
I'm there. I don't want.
Fuck
I don't want
that.
greasy. I want like abomination. I want like. I got. All right. This is.
I don't
kidding me. Hold
condone
on,
people
stop.
losing their
Hold on,
feet
hold
and their
on.
eyesight
I see the vision right
from
now.
food.
I see the vision right now. Give me a donut, any donut, pink frosted, whatever. What you do? You dunk it in, let's say, a French toast type mixture. And you fry the donut, right? 2 of these French toast. You ever had deep fried French toast? Some people do it
Once,
as
I
crack.
think.
So we're going to put the donut. We're going to put the donut in a
Donut.
French toast mixture, and then we're going to deep fry the donut. And we're going to do 2 of those and make a sandwich. What's inside? I'm looking for the vision right now. Not cotton candy. That's the first. That'd be too disgusting. But I want to do a French toast, deep fried donut sandwich. That'll be the signature pop up that we're doing.
Big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks
Yeah,
and
this might be our
different
last
foods.
episode. I think
Bro.
we're gonna be restaurateurs.
That is the most big back sandwich I've ever heard of in my life.
Well, we don't have to put cotton candy in the middle.
Oh,
we can do
my
something
God.
else. That's what first came to my mind. Because I want maybe a cotton candy like topping. We'll treat it like lettuce. Once it hits that hot fried donut,
over.
that cotton candy's gonna melt in the syrup. You know. You ever seen that adorable video of the raccoon?
Yeah.
He steals the cotton. Bro, I feel so bad for that.
They give
poor
him
guy.
a piece. He puts it in the water and it disintegrates. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's just right in front of his eyes. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Ladies, what are you doing to some guys just snacking on cotton candy at the crib? Like it's potato chips
Oh,
or something.
just hanging out with cotton candy on the couch.
like it's
What if he has a
popcorn.
machine? He
Watching
makes
the
his
game.
own.
That's kind of
fucked up.
cool. That's
That's
kind of
fucked up.
that's childish.
That's
it's not a popcorn maker. A popcorn maker's kind of sexy and
I
chic.
mean, there's niche. but
that's a nice
just-
accessory to have for the crib. A
No.
popcorn maker, 100%. Yeah,
That's 40-year-old virgin shit.
It depends on the. Oh yeah, I didn't. No, I take it back. I take
Hey,
it
he's
back.
playing.
He's right.
He's playing
right.
his trombone in one room,
Yeah.
and then he makes a cotton candy like.
I'm playing trombone while my cotton candy's being made.
Oh, my God, yeah.
What are you doing? Emailing? Cool. Cool.
Okay, I take it back. Popcorn machine is not sexy.
Take back.
I think an ice machine's sexy. I've seen those. That's a sexy appliance, 100%.
That's not bad, but it's like, why you got an ice machine?
For the ice.
Your fridge don't make ice? Why your fridge ghetto?
I think it just looks cool. I think it's one of those things that look cool on TikTok. Which I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys ever see.
You got to be the good ice, though.
You guys
the
ever
Sonic
see,
ice.
That's what they get it for.
Yeah,
they get
see,
the
that's
ice
cool.
machines for the Sonic ice, the Chick-fil-A ice. You ever see the girlies just like
the small ice?
making drinks on TikTok?
The little
little ice, the chips ice.
Yeah.
For so many varieties of ice.
Little ice. You know what I got in my freezer right now? I got these sleeves.
That you put in the bottle.
Yeah.
I admire those. I like
Yeah.
that. You don't see those every day.
Yeah, those are
Ice is important.
a real deal.
But yeah, you don't ever see the TikTok girlies like pouring up Diet Cokes. It makes you want a Diet Coke, bro. They got the big bad ice machine. They got a frosted glass. And they talk about their Cokes. They say their Cokes have been marinating. By marinating, they mean how long they've been in the fridge. So they'll be like, I've had this Diet Coke marinating for a week. And it's just a can of Diet Coke they've had in their fridge for a week.
You know,
And then
that's
they get the
cold as
frosted
fuck.
glass, the Chick-fil-A, the Sonic Ice of the special machine. Crack that bitch open. And then a little lime packet, which it's never crossed my mind to do, but I see that a lot.
Yeah,
And
people put lime in Diet Coke.
There's so
that's
much
a big thing.
I'll say like, there's sheer brain rot, and then I'll see a girl just pouring a Diet Coke in a glass. I'll be like,
You ever
okay,
seen
this
finger
just scratches
limes?
my brain. Seen what?
Finger limes.
What is a finger lime?
It's like a lime that is like kind of
Long.
the shape of your pinky and long.
Okay.
Small, and you squeeze out the pulp. It's like beads.
Oh,
So like you can kind of make a little ghetto boba at the crib.
yeah, make a Diet Coke.
Get some
Hold
finger
on.
limes.
I want to say we should make a Diet Coke boba drink, but also, if someone hears this and they get to it before us, they're gonna be millionaires.
Yeah.
Trying the new Diet Coke boba. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Bro, the San Francisco 49ers are running a train on Aaron Rodgers' junky ass because he's down on funds.
The New York Junkie Jets.
And he'll do anything for a fix right now, baby.
Oh God.
He's asking Sauce Gardner for a perk right now.
Right.
You got a yurt?
He's on
You
the
got a
shit
yurt?
starters.
Take a yurt right
He
now.
made a bet with him that over perks, and that's why he wagged his finger at him.
What do you think Aaron Rodgers is on right now? Do you think he's off the Wario perk or the Dende perk? I think he's on the Dende.
I think he's off some of them things. Shout out Little B.
Chewing
He's off
on the
them
pills.
things. Yeah.
All them things on my jaw like
Aaron
that.
Rodgers definitely, he don't take a glass of water. He's not a dry swallower. He's a chewer. He a pill chewer.
We real pill chewers here on the Had To podcast. That's why we're teaming up with Blue Chew for our first ever sponsorship.
That's why we're teaming up with Pfizer and Aaron Rodgers. Oxycontin.
Is a man owning a juicer an ick? He owns a juicer.
That's some like new age holistic stuff, I feel like. That's kind of a sexy
If
machine,
he
yeah.
juices,
No, I think
he's drinking lemongrass
You're
once a
making your
morning.
sperm
These-
smell
these
good
are
for
questions
her
for
and taste
producer
good.
Han.
You're making your sperm taste good.
You
for
could
her.
do that without a juicer.
Hey, pineapple make your dick take.
Too fried to talk.
No, listen. Del Taco got a Sprite with pineapple in it. That'll make your dick taste good. You don't need a juicer for that. You know?
Yeah, no.
You don't think a juicer's sexy? I feel
It's
like we
sexier than
need
a blender.
A blender is just an appliance. A blender is just something you should like. It's useful.
Yeah.
It's nice to have. It's useful to have.
Yeah,
it's like a microwave or a toaster. It's like something most people have. Something you should have.
Big bag,
Oh.
big bag.
It's
Big
halftime
bag,
show.
big. I know Aaron Rodgers' butthole is real sore right now.
I bet Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers wishes he could hit this right now because he's a goddamn dope fiend, itching. As Aaron Rodgers is bleeding from the neck because he is actually on a 48-hour relapse right now and can't stop scratching himself.
We got another comment. Someone said not funny on the Instagram. People are not happy about the drive-through
About
thing
throwing
we talked
shit-
about. We should. It's
They
only,
don't get it.
Well, it was just like a funny story. We didn't. I don't do.
We
that.
didn't do it.
We've never thrown
see,
food. First of
It
all,
sounded
anyway,
I
like we
think
were-
you made it seem like we did it.
We
never
never did
thrown
the
it.
title and everything.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get clicks. I was really asking.
We
for
need
it.
to just go straight back to just normal brain rot.
Did you
And
see the
just
guy?
post video game
there-
footage.
There was a
Think
guy
so?
on
Yeah.
there was a guy on TikTok who said these guys aren't funny, If you click on his profile, he's wearing McDonald's merch. That means he works at
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Oh, he's like, that's not funny. I don't want to get food.
Well, the
thrown at
thing
me."
I do it is
I would
our
never
best
throw food
performing
at me.
ones are all non-2 screens.
Yeah.
Like the Stephen A. one's not double screen.
Yeah, let's stop doing 2 screen.
Whatever. I don't know. We're just talking about it
No,
now on
that's
the
all right.
pod. We're like, yeah, this is what we do.
entertaining.
This is our.
This is what we do. You listen.
Oh,
you
let's cut this guy.
you motherfuckers ain't cutting it. You guys are cutting it.
We
But
only
need-
get like
how
you
else
know,
you want me to
we're
grow?
underground.
We get our religious
Yeah.
listeners. The TikTok
How
is
much
what
you wanna-
gets us new listeners.
We're just trying to grow, guys. We're all trying to grow. You know, Earth is a god, and you know we all trying to grow.
No, I mean, yeah, it's
and
expected.
plant the seeds of life and plant the seeds of growth. And
I think on the YouTube, someone had a sense of humor about it.
but we've never thrown anything at a McDonald's
YouTube
worker.
comments are honestly the most.
Speak for
I've
yourself.
never even been rude to one.
What's that?
I've never even been rude to McDonald's worker. I don't think.
Speak for yourself.
I've never thrown nothing at him. I never would.
Speak for yourself,
What are you
because
talking about?
I got a 10-piece the other day.
I'm saying we have never thrown anything at McDonald's people.
Speak
anyone
for
listening.
yourself.
You've thrown something at a McDonald's person, actually?
Maybe in a past life.
What do you mean?
I've been very rude to these people before, and that
Well, because you
inclu-
subject yourself to
well,
that
no.
location.
This includes when you get home and realize your shit ain't in the bag.
Well,
Oh,
I've been through that. It doesn't hurt.
You got to get a little racist when that happens.
no.
You got to get a
No,
little.
no.
You got to get a little prejudice
no.
when that happens.
You definitely don't.
Listen, I ordered a 10-piece the other night. There were 9 nuggets in there. And I knew because when I opened it up, it looked short. It just looked short. So I was like, let me count this shit. 9, exactly.
It's
And
it's just you.
On top of that, there was no sauce.
I get being frustrated.
Yeah. No sauce, 9 nuggets. What? I'm supposed to be. Oh, good job.
You're
Good
supposed
job.
to be not racist.
You're an outstanding Latino man.
Maybe,
Good
yeah.
job. Good job.
There's never Latinos in there.
There was a Latino in the
There's
back.
never.
Well, I didn't want to say, you're an upstanding black guy because then they're going to know what I said.
Maybe
Now
we
they
should-
already know what I said. It's too late.
Yeah,
Maybe we
It's
should
too
put.
late.
I exposed you.
Maybe McNuggets should go in between that donut sandwich I was talking about.
I had a
earlier.
Sopranos moment when the guy gets his car stolen. Who else, huh?
Yeah. But I've never thrown anything at them. I'm nice to them even when they suck.
Gotta
One
be
time
nice
I
to be
wasn't.
kinda-
One time I wasn't nice to them, and I wasn't even mean. I was just like non-responsive. I was just staring.
That's
at them.
even worse. They hate that even more.
I was just like dumbfounded by what I was receiving.
yeah, they hate that even more.
I didn't, but I never. I don't know. I'm too weak. I'm too weak to do it. I can't. I'll have bad service at a restaurant, and I'll be like, all right, I'll tip them 25%.
Crazy.
I'm awful. They get me every time when I go get carry out. Just them making me sign it. I feel like an asshole just signing it and not putting a tip.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm a bad person. It's me. It's my fault.
Well, you're better than I am because we went to a place.
Pardon me.
This is like maybe 2018, 2019-ish. We went to Maru Sushi downtown, and I could say their name now because they fucking closed their doors for good recently.
Maru Sushi.
Horrible fucking sushi, stepladder cuts,
You telling me
uneven.
they seppuku'd?
It was horrible. Yeah, they committed suicide. They seppuku'd. Probably dishonorably. They probably didn't pay everybody. They probably went out sad.
Ran off on the bill.
No, we didn't run off on the bill, but my bill for me alone was $40. The service was so bad. This is the only time I've stiffed a waitress, and what I wrote on the slip for tip was "damn, that's crazy," and wrote the total on the bottom.
Kind of. You probably had to.
Had to.
Did it feel good to finally stiff a wage? Because I never
It
done
felt
it.
so
It's- I've
good.
never,
It felt so good.
Luckily, I've never had a really bad waitress.
I didn't
like
care
one
because I knew
time.
she was still making money. It's a sushi restaurant. She's gonna make bread.
Like one time, but I've been grateful enough that I haven't had anyone that was a piece of shit helping me. Thank goodness. Not yet. The challenge is out there. Boy, I'm about to leave the stiffest stiff when some guy tells me to go fuck myself. I remember one time I had a waitress who came up to me and said she was having like a bad day, and then she mentioned she like took a Xanax and it wasn't working, and then she started then she took our drinks. And then I started crying in the corner like 2 minutes later.
Why
and
does it
then
sound
another
familiar?
waitress.
Was
said,
I- was
you
I
were
there?
there. We were watching a wrestling show. And then I came back with a new waitress.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I mean, you already got to be on the edge to mention to your people that you're waiting on.
My medication's not working.
You have to be on the edge already.
Then all the waitresses were giving her a hug as she was crying. She should have. I did believe she did get sent home, which good for you. You should have
I
gone
believe
home.
I ordered a steak that night.
Maybe it was the Xanax who told them to put Ciroc in my Long Island because I certainly didn't ask for it that way. Who does that? I was not happy when
What's
I got
normally
the
in a
bill.
Long Island?
Not
vodka.
Ciroc. It's usually 50 different bottom shelf well vodkas usually. A Long Island iced tea.
Well,
It should be-
Ciroc.
Ciroc, nice. Hey, nice
No
try,
Diddy.
Hey,
No
nice
Diddy.
try, Diddy.
I do like. Can we not drink Ciroc anymore because of Diddy? Because I do like Ciroc.
I don't drink it anyway. I think it's garbage.
No, Ciroc's good because
I used to like Ciroc and Sprite at the casino.
I just
thought
don't drink
that was a good
vodka.
drink.
I'm
You know
a
what I
tequila
like?
guy anyway. That's all I'm on.
I
They
like
should make Ciroc tequila.
Ooh, they should get into that.
Nice try, Diddy.
Probably. I think it'd be nice. I like getting Ciroc because then I can say on New Year's exclusively, I can say I'm Cirocing the New Year. You guys like that? You guys see what I did there? Nothing.
man.
What's better than Ciroc in the New
Diddy
Year?
activities.
Ciroc and the night away. Hey.
A lot of people
But-
want to be Jack Black because he's in Mario movie.
But I want to be.
I want to be Kung Fu
Steve.
Panda because he owned Panda Express.
Bro, I heard Jack Black on Minecraft now. He owned the name Steve.
I want to be Cliff Paul.
Cliff Paul does own State Farm.
Confirmed.
I know Chris Paul's mad they don't do those commercials anymore because he's like, man, that was the last time people liked me when I was doing commercials. Now everyone hates me.
People liked him on the Clippers too.
People did that was when he was on the Clippers. Yeah.
People
And they gave it to goddamn good old Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
Discount double check. Stole that from Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was out of
Got that in Head and Shoulders. I'm looking to get into Heinz ketchup.
I was
Goddamn
doing every commercial I
Patrick
can,
Mahomes.
man. I'm about to go on tour with the Chainsmokers. My favorite band, man.
I heard Patrick Mahomes is really good at Trials Fusion.
Bro. I don't think Patrick Mahomes might be one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game of football. But I'll tell you one thing he can't do, and I'm putting it on wax. I'll beat him right now. I don't think he can get 120 medals in the game Trials Fusion, the motocross game. But I can. So what I'm trying to say is you can throw the football, Patrick Mahomes, but I can play the game. Could you? You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel that. These two are both on their phones right now.
I think he can.
I'm calling both them out right now, 100%.
Well,
Because
I
I'm
was-
locked in talking about trials. You understand? This is why Patrick Mahomes, this is why you're a Mahomes fan, because you're not focused, and he's not focused, because he can't get 120 medals in trials. I think if Patrick Mahomes played video games and ate less Subway, I think the three-peat is an absolute lock. There's
I
a
think
chance.
because he eats Subway, it's a lot.
And doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Didn't
he
one
needs
of
to play
you-
motocross video games more.
One of you guys mentioned you had something for the pod. You
Oh
had-
yeah, I keep having I had a couple sex dreams and I'm tired of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm tired of them. Which I haven't, you know what I mean? I'm not a
You
fan of
haven't
them.
what?
I haven't-
And I thought and I'm
You
under
know what I mean?
I'm under the I was under the impression that, not to get raunchy, I was under the impression that in my sex dreams it's like I don't ever remember busting if I do or finishing in the dreams. And it's like I feel like it's like fighting in a dream. You ever fight in a dream?
Oh,
and
you're
it's
not
like you're
fucking how
you're
you
nude.
want?
You're no, not that. You're like noodle armed and you're not making
yeah.
contact.
You're not making contact.
I
You're
feel
not
like
fighting how you would
I'm
want.
in I'm in control, but it's like I don't remember finishing. And I feel like I wake up like ah.
Did you wake up with nut?
No, I didn't. Yeah, so I definitely didn't. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think if you finish in the dream, you do it in real life.
You do.
You do?
Yeah.
That's probably why. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank goodness.
so I don't know
Yeah.
about y'all, but I went almost my whole adult life before
Mm-hmm.
I was briefly incarcerated, and twice in my life,
Mm-hmm.
those were the times when it happened because you're not watching X
Yeah.
videos or X hamster or take your pick,
Mm-hmm.
and
You're
and it's
You're
horrible.
being a good boy.
It's actually horrible because in the dream, it's all this buildup.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it is the buildup. It's the excitement.
Yeah.
It's the person it is. There's usually some weird excitement because it's a dream.
It's usually
goddamn it.
someone you know.
Someone you know, and it's something like exciting. It's something like, wow, okay, this person right here in this place. Like I remember in one of my dreams, I was in school. It was like there was this veiled room off to the side where you could just fuck a woman with a bed somehow, you know. And in the dream, it's like as soon as you get to that coitus, as soon as you get to, it's over. It's over before it began. Wake up, and you got to deal with that. Because you're up now. You'll wake up. Oh. Only twice in my life. And I remember, it's crazy. And it hasn't
when I
happened
was a
since.
child, probably. So you finish in the dreams is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not like a fight. Now,
That's
you'd never
usually
be
when-
making contact.
But that happens if you've gone weeks without excreting.
Nah, it ain't even weeks. It ain't even weeks.
Yeah, no. For me, it was weeks. It was like 2-3 weeks.
I'm
You know,
ready.
It has to come out eventually. If I guess.
Listen, twice in
That's how
one
it
week.
works.
Twice as 1 week is insane.
What?
I had a dream I was fucking Sunday and Wednesday.
Yeah, you
and that's what
want-
was really bad about it, okay? Because I had to go to work after that shit. And it's like, fuck, I wish I could have just, you'd wake up like, man, fuck. And then you're in a bad mood, like, oh, I gotta go work, man, fuck. And you see at 6 a.m., man,
Damn.
fuck, I could have slept for another 30 minutes. You woke up.
And you didn't even get a nut out of it.
Didn't even get a nut. You had an imaginary nut. Listen, one of them was in my apartment.
phantom nut.
One of them was in my apartment. That really fucked me up because I feel like I don't know about you, but it's usually never like your place in these
Yeah.
dreams where you're like getting pussy or whatever.
Oh, jeez. No,
like it's
I'm always
never
in-
at your crib.
I'm always in my dreams lately. I'm always in some resort. I'm always at some beautiful place that's like it's unreal. I'm always at some like I had a dream I was in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan,
Yeah.
but for some reason it was also Cedar Point. There was just roller coasters everywhere, and it was just you could go from one island to the you could go from the lower of the peninsula to the
Man,
upper
that
peninsula on a
sounds
roller
awesome.
coaster.
That sounds sweet.
It was sweet. It was awesome. And I was on this beachside like Airbnb rental mansion or something.
Big Gretch should build this to make it happen.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was like the cover of a math book. Remember how math books and science books when you're
Oh, they used to
they used
inspire
to
you.
inspire you. They had the coolest. Oh wow, the world. It's a giraffe and there's math and there's phonics.
Man, that was back when they put token wheelchair kids and stuff. You don't see that nowadays,
And they always had
Every
the
book had the-
craziest drip. They always had like a thick ass red,
big
long
solid ass
sleeve
one blank color shirt.
tucked
no,
into the
nothing on
blue
it.
jeans. We got to find these.
They all had blue jeans and white shoes on and some different color shirt.
Wait, that's not my phone. There's my
It's the rainbow blank T-shirts, and they were always whoa, making big faces, just learning about shapes and colors and quadratic formulas and angles, geometric shapes,
math
long
book
division,
child models. Is this like a
multiplying
normal, is this a
fractions.
normal-
Come on, you guys want to talk math? You guys want to talk math? I'm here all night.
This doesn't look familiar, but it does at the same time.
Big ideas math, and you know what it is?
It's got a slinky on.
It's just a slinky. That it does make you wonder. Math
What is
is full of
going
so
on?
many things.
What is? Oh my god.
Even a slinky is math.
We're not finding the ones that we used to have. Like, what were the brands?
The slinky is not math. That's a toy. They put
Was
a
it
toy
even
on a
math
book.
books? I mean,
You
what
stop
was
playing. It was all types of books. I don't even. You know what? Kid don't even have book no more.
It was like
the kid got.
McDougal something.
Yeah.
McDougal Littell.
Yeah.
That's the shit that's got like a cheetah jumping out of a book on it and stuff like that.
my god!
I got autism.
You're
man.
looking this up.
You just
Google.
I
called
think
it.
we all do. We have a podcast.
I remember this one. The mathematical
Yeah.
skateboard.
Oh my
action
god, what is this
Yep.
going on?
Off
This
the quarter
guy's-
pipe.
Yo, he's skateboarding. Shit. Oh my god, I'm fired
They
up.
made math cool, man.
What grade was that for? Does it say? Does it say what grade it's for?
It does not.
Man,
It does not. All they're showing is these ones. I remember one was like. I remember one was.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
animals.
Hey, we
What's
might
the-
need to. Can we
I
cut this
remember-
early? Can we cut this
I
early?
remember the history and science books too. The science books were kind of dope.
Yo, listeners, hit the
You never
links to
brought
text
that
us.
one home though.
Hit the links to text us and send us some equations to figure out, and we'll show our work. We'll do it on pen and we'll do it on pen and paper. And we'll show our work. We'll try our fucking best. Because looking at these books got me fired up. I want to learn. We've been out of school for a while. You know?
that.
I don't know about you guys. I went to college. I dropped out.
Don't give
I
me
miss it.
no math with letters, no algebra.
Listen,
I
send
don't
us an
like
equation,
math.
dude.
I don't.
I could do math, but fuck algebra, fuck geometry, fuck all that.
They don't make math.
anything after 8th grade. I wasn't stunting no more. I used to be stunting in that class. It was 12 times. I was 144. My times tables, I was a bad motherfucker on the times table. You remember those tests? It was like you need to add all. You have 3 minutes to like do all these.
Oh, I
problems
hate
on
it.
the
That was
paper.
the worst.
I was always the first one done. Flip that motherfucker over.
Oh, and you're loud as hell. Everyone
Yep.
looks. They all
Everyone-
lost
yep.
10 seconds. They're looking
Yep.
at you.
They're all in awe.
Austin's already done.
Yep.
And people are hating. Oh, you probably guessed. I would guess.
Always, and then I give someone to you. You got to check everybody's work. You got to switch your papers and grade everybody's paper.
Yeah. I
Bam.
was shameless. I would shamelessly hand something I didn't know. I probably put a letter where a number is supposed to go. I was shameless.
I used
And
to
but
be
I would do it.
back
I was
in the
this how
day.
bad I was.
Lying.
I wouldn't even guess like fast. to be done quick. I would do it where I didn't look suspicious. I guessed and then like was like done in the middle before the.
Real quick, what's 12 times 11?
Fuck you.
This is easy. This is a layup.
111.
Nope.
See,
That's 10 times. No, that's not even 10 times
I'm
11.
stupid, dude.
I'm math stupid. It's 132 right now.
Yeah.
Why is that easy?
I am math
It's
stupid.
easy.
Yeah, because you
132.
remember it.
Because on the times tables, everything is like super easy from 1 through 12. To me, at least. There's tricks for all of them.
For me, it was 1 through 9. That's where I cut it off.
Yeah,
Well,
9,
10.
9 has the best trick. It just, you go up a place, down a place.
Yeah.
What's 8 times 11?
88.
Yeah, see, he knows that one.
Easy
That's a
peasy.
good one. When I learned that, it was like, yo, I felt 500 IQ
They had the
points
rhymes.
smarter. They don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you the tricks. They teach
What
you.
was
how
it?
to-
6 times 7 is 42. I'll say it when I tie my shoe.
Yo.
What's 11 times 11?
1 million.
Yeah.
121.
Oh, I said 111
Well, you
because
said
I'm
it was
stupid.
132. The other one I should have known. Off.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
But I don't think that way. Like the way I do math is so stupid. Probably if someone with any
See,
brains,
he got it in hindsight. He got it like, he's like, I should have said that.
Yeah, because like that's how I'm so. I think so backwards. If a mathematician were to scan my brain, he'd be like, "This motherfucker, he's doing it all wrong."
Yeah.
But like at other things and other things that I excelled at in school, like I don't know, English was always good to me. I was always good at English. I don't know. I just never the rules, what a noun and a verb, adverb, whatever. I don't know. That was always easy to me.
It's the letters.
I always
I
liked
hated
history.
English. I never got along with an English teacher.
I liked science until they brought math into it.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What are you doing?
When we were talking about rocks and like air and boron
Fun.
and gases,
Dinosaurs,
I'm all on board.
sloths. You're telling me there's beavers out there?
Yeah.
You had me signed the fuck up.
And now fucking math.
Man.
I'm not supposed to be doing math 2 times a day.
I never took a chemistry
It's fucked
class
up.
my whole time in high school.
No.
Never took a chemistry class. I took a bio class. I barely passed. I think I got a
Man.
D.
I think instead
Biology, I
And
suck.
biology is like mostly just.
I fell
just
off
like
in
vocab.
biology.
you fell off.
I fell off.
You know, how, like you be bullshitting sometimes. You just need something to do on your phone. You go on the weather app. Fuck that. You know what we doing right now? Pulling out a little pair of glasses. You know what I mean? Not a big clear frame pair of glasses. A little pair that just rest on your bridge. You know? Pulling out the calculator app and just crunching some numbers
just
real
crunching
quick.
some
You're just like,
numbers.
what are you doing? You texting? Are you texting girls? No. Just crunching some numbers. I'm running some equations.
I'm seeing what
This-
9 times 7 is.
Yeah, I forgot.
Imagine doing basic like
Yeah, just this bores me. 9 divided by 3. 9.
yeah, basic ones. 27 divided by 9.
Just
Easy
adding,
shit.
just adding like
Easy
2-digit
shit.
numbers, like
Shit that doesn't even end in a decimal. All whole number shit.
you know, just the alcohol and the drugs and this loud music in this environment. It just doesn't really do anything for me. I like to just break
Hey
down
Siri,
things.
what's 7 times
intricately.
10?
Yeah.
Hey, if you keep that grind up, eventually you'll get to negative numbers.
Thank you, Siri.
Wow, that's
You got-
crazy.
He's got Hey Siri on.
I can't believe
always.
it knows that. Yeah.
Hey Siri, call my bae.
She don't listen to you.
She knows your voice.
Yeah.
Say
Hey Siri. Thanks for not listening to that jokester over there.
She said, "Okay."
Siri is so
Okay.
to the point, you know. She's not like ChatGPT. Yeah, no problem. If you need anything else, talk to me later. But don't say anything about your balls or your dick.
Hey Siri, why don't you grab me a beer from the fridge? Mm-hmm. You ain't got no legs, you dumb bitch. Get out of here, please, Siri.
Have you ever asked her what 0 divided by 0 is?
I'm not gonna do that to her. I'm not gonna make her think like
I'm
that.
about to
you know
ask
what I'm saying?
No,
ChatGPT.
she gives you a cunty answer.
I bet she does.
Yeah.
Because Siri's kind of a
She's
cunt.
like, imagine you have
She just gave me
zero cookies to divide amongst 0 friends. See, it doesn't make sense. And you're sad because you have no cookies and no friends.
Of course. Did you hear her just now? She gave me a cunty answer. I said, "Hey Siri, go grab me a beer from the fridge." She said, "Mm-hmm." I don't even know if there's. What do you mean? You don't even have legs. I'd have to take you to the fridge.
I like how Apple California brand goes ahead and they, have anti-misogyny measures built into Apple, right? Like, that's really nice.
That
What?
Siri won't go get me a beer.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, mm-hmm. She's an empowered woman.
Hey Siri, I want a divorce.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
You know what? Makes sense. Women don't women only listen to what they want to hear. I ask her for a
Meanwhile-
divorce. It goes in one ear, right out the other. That's
ChatGPT
it.
said they would if they could.
I bet they did, because ChatGPT would never lie to us, and ChatGPT is a good tool that will never replace jobs of any kind.
ChatGPT is
ChatGPT is retarded because it can't give me current F1 stats and probability. Like the fact that it can't do
Can't
that
figure it
and I
out.
have to look at it myself, retarded.
yeah.
It can barely give me last
Well,
year's
it gets
stats.
things wrong all the time too. Like it said Sylvester Stallone had Poland syndrome, which
Said Sylvester Stallone was.
doesn't. Because I was like, which celebrities have it?
And he got some fucking plastic surgery like a motherfucker.
He don't have it. He's
Yeah.
you could see he's like known for
beast.
his. I mean, especially back then, he was known for his fucking body.
He was
didn't-
like 2% body fat for Rocky 3.
you would
was
see it.
jacked.
Off them
You would
eggs.
see it. So
He was jacked.
I turned out there was this one actor. I can't remember what movie. Some old movie. Some guy had it. And it was so bad his hand was little. I was like,
Little
oh,
hand. Oh.
Damn.
and he would hide it the whole movie. He's behind this clipboard with his hand. Go ahead, guys. Look
up
up
little
guy
hand
with
guy.
clipboard.
Look at
I'm
clipboard,
pointing at the
little
kitchen.
hand
Flair
guy.
actually look. We got a live studio.
Milo, pull that up.
Oh my God! Do you know if you
Had you got too much
If you
this-
turn the calculator sideways, it opens
becomes
up a
scientific,
whole
yeah.
new realm of possibilities for it. You know what? I'm not a fan of
Sin
on the
cost
iPhone
10.
calculator though. As I'm looking at it, is
What's
you
all that
can't-
about?
You remember when the teacher would send you home that first day? It was like 9th or 10th grade. And she's like, listen, I really recommend you guys all have this fucking calculator. Then you go ask your parents who just got out of a recession. Hey, my math teacher says I need a $120 calculator. Yeah, she can go fuck herself.
Yeah. That shit's
That
crazy.
Bro, this
Texas
shit-
Instruments 82,
You can't even spell
83.
boobies on an iPhone calculator, bro. This shit useless.
Oh, no
Damn.
boobies.
Damn.
Ghetto.
Kid these days don't spell booby on a calculator. All they know is I keep saying this. I'm wearing this bit out. I'm sorry, guys. But kid these days don't spell boobs on their calculator. All they know is look up boobs on their iPhone at 8 years old.
That's all they know. Boobs.
That's all they know, I
The first
guess.
thing I looked up, the first thing like that I looked up when I was a kid was like nude women on Google. I googled nude women, and when I got what I looked up, changed my life. It
How
was
old were you?
Dangerous path. I don't know, maybe 11, maybe 12.
Yeah.
I think 10, 9. No, not 9. 10, 11 was about
I
when
think
I
was about
first saw
I was
a nude
11,
woman.
maybe. Yeah, about
First time
11.
I saw porn was like 11,
Yeah.
right around there.
I'd look up Britney Spears nude. Nude was the word.
Yeah, nude.
I thought
Gotta
for
put
some
nude,
reason
yeah.
I thought that was like the adult thing to say.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And I didn't know about these words like spread eagle pussy. and
No.
things like
Oh.
No, coitus.
I think when I was like 12, I want to say, I looked up Freak Hour. Ooh. Ow. I don't know. I do remember the first pussy I saw for sure.
You remember the
On
first pussy you
internet.
saw?
On the internet, yeah.
Who's pussy?
Gianna Michaels, 100%, all day.
Gianna Michaels.
Gianna Michaels.
Really?
Shout out Gianna Michaels.
Wow.
I was
That's
like
crazy.
I was like 13.
I don't remember whose
I was
first
like,
pussy
wow,
I saw.
that's crazy.
Back then, I remember there were just different websites with previews. I didn't know about the tubes yet. You know?
I didn't know about none of that, yeah.
So I would go on. There was this website called like Twisties.com.
Twist.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
I'm about to see if it's
Freak
still around.
Hour.
I'm about to see, have you heard of it?
No.
I'm about to see if it's still around.
Twisties.
I'm about to go on private
The
browser.
modern day equivalent is TNA Flicks.
Twisties, dude.
You're
Oh, it's got a blur already. It must
Disgust-
still be relevant. Yeah, Twisties.
Twisties.
And it was just these bad bitches.
Twisties.
And it was like-
Twisties.
It was like it was like what modern porn kind of became, you know,
Yeah.
like the close-up shots, probably high definition for the time.
We need to get some.
And I would just go on the website, and there would just be bitches like pinned up with their pussies out, just
Yeah.
spreading. And I'd be like,
You guys remember the video?
Wow, on the family
scroll
P-
down.
on the family
Yeah.
PC.
There
Thank
was a
God
video
bless the
of,
iPod Touch and the PSP.
Yeah, see, I'm glad my parents barely knew how to use the
God
computer.
bless the iPod Touch, the PSP.
"Oh, my mom was fluent in computer, and I got in
Oh,
plenty
this
of trouble."
is disgusting.
Yeah.
She actually gave me my own computer, her old one. And it was slower than piss. I'm talking 60 seconds to load each web page, and I was patient. This is how you learn to edge. Is why when a
Oh
Yeah.
Christ!
While the tits are loaded, but the pussy
and I'm
is still
still
loading
and I'm
up.
like I'm gonna save
Edge
this.
hour.
It's fucked up. My mom
Gluing it
found
on the old
out.
computer.
I think my mom found out. I was instant messaging a girl I knew on there.
was
and
gooning.
I sent her my pee-pee. I sent her my young middle schooler pee-pee.
You had to take a
Christ.
picture and then upload your penis to
Oh,
I don't know how I did.
computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my God! You did not.
And it was an ugly ass bitch too.
Oh,
She was hit.
No.
Oh
Not
my
to disrespect
God.
her. Shout out to her. But
Is she fine now?
no, not at all.
Oh.
But shout out to her. She's
She
cool.
knows what your dick looks like. She better
Yeah,
be cool.
my
She-
middle school.
Thank God she's
and I don't
cool.
even
She could've
probably
been
wasn't even
exposed.
hard. It probably wasn't even hard.
She still got it.
And no, I think I got called little dick off of that photo, which is funny. Now. I don't have a little dick now.
She
but-
said, "I have it. I have it printed out.
I have it printed out.
printed out."
Why did she have an accent?
Total Wolf. You got to see. We'll show you the video after.
Okay.
I have it. I have it printed out.
That's a
This would be
reference.
perfect for the short.
Oh boy.
We're making your dick print a short, 100%.
No.
So yeah, I'm exposing myself a bit here, but yeah,
That was your first dick pic?
yeah. And my
That's a
mom
big
found
step.
out, and I came
remember my
home,
first.
and my mom
I do too.
disassembled the computer. She didn't just take it away; she left it there for me to see. Destroy.
Tore that shit tore it to shreds.
Disassembled. It's
a very serious
Maybe
thing.
it was a challenge. If you can put this back together, you're smart enough to.
That was a very
I
serious
couldn't.
thing.
I didn't even try.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you guys
I was
seen...
like 16 when I did it. That was young. Damn.
Yeah,
I
see, I was
Everyone
like 15.
remembers. Everyone remembers.
yeah, dude. I was.
I got asked. It didn't. It wasn't unprompt. It wasn't like, here you go, bitch. No, it was
Have you guys
requested.
have you guys seen this video? A kid got caught with his search history, but he was searching in YouTube. He's like, "You got caught. You were searching Pornhub,
Fat bitches fighting over food.
Pornhub and fat bitches fighting over food."
Yeah, that's a classic.
on
I
his
felt for
YouTube.
him. I felt for him. Yeah, on YouTube search history.
Pornhub on
I looked
YouTube.
up back in that era. I looked up YouTube too.
He
I
looked up
tried.
titties.
Yeah,
That's why you
porn.
see
You
titties
had to
on
learn
YouTube,
that there
yeah.
wasn't there. We all learned, and nobody told us.
Yeah. And then it's like probably the YouTube people who get the search analytics. It's like porn has been searched 37 times on YouTube this month.
No.
It's like these idiots. These 37 idiots.
It's hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
been searched 35 times by the same house.
porn.
They can't
porn,
figure it
porn.
out.
He's
Porn,
trying it.
porn.
He's trying different
He's
spelling.
spamming
Maybe
Nothing's
now.
coming up. He's waiting for something to come up on YouTube. To pass through the censors. Come on.
Maybe I'll get a new video
that's his
that's up
fetish.
for
Get a
11
sneak
seconds.
through.
That's his fetish. He has to find pornography on websites that aren't porno websites.
That's hype.
That's the only way I can get off. I have to watch porno on
Damn.
YouTube, Nickelodeon.com,
That's horrible.
CNN, wherever I can
Horrible.
fucking find it.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, Nickelodeon.com. That's a website I used 6th grade. I didn't send
For
any.
pornography?
No, I just my friends were on there. You'd make a Nickelodeon wall. That's what it was called. I think it was called a wall.
Damn, dick pic is
And you just put a bunch of gifs on there. It's like SpongeBob catching a jellyfish and
I feel like
we rocket power.
we got back on AIM. What game was this? It was a game you play with your friends and you'd send back characters with each other. This sounds like fun.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Nick.com. Yeah. Yeah.
This is
And then there was
Nickelodeon Club Penguin.
Nicktropolis they added. It was a little quick run thing. It was basically like Habbo Hotel.
Shout out to Habbo
Except you'd
Hotel.
go to like
You
the
get
Krusty
back on
Krab
there.
or like Retroville.
Man, bring that back.
And then Dan Schneider shows up at your house when
Oh,
he sees a pair
God.
of feet he likes.
Oh my god, there's probably a dev code in if you put in a certain code. It's like you go to his feet hotel or something.
Oh.
It's like, oh, it's the feet hotel, but there's something like wrong. Like,
God.
there's no music.
It's a Silent Hill.
There was
There's a lot of fog all over.
There was a SpongeBob game, I think, for the PS1. If you went into the data, it was
Super
like
Sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like data for like drawings of them fucking or something.
Yeah. it was
Oh
like
my God.
Something
SpongeBob
crazy.
Rule 34.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In the fucking
So
data.
you can only imagine in some of these Game Boy games or something that hasn't been cracked. Maybe there's a picture, an embarrassing picture of Dan Schneider
At
hitting
that
at the
Christmas,
Christmas
party.
Jeanette McCurdy from the back at the Christmas party.
Wait a second.
Oh,
what if that's what
no.
was in the box in the SpongeBob episode?
Oh,
Oh, Dan Schneider
Maybe.
sucking toes at the Christmas party.
it's
Holy
Dan Schneider
shit.
evidence.
Sucking,
Yeah.
sucking SpongeBob's toes at the Christmas
Yo,
party.
write that down. Someone write that down.
Passed out. SpongeBob
That's
took
crazy.
advantage of when he got passed off that eggnog.
if I ever see Dan Schneider, it's on site.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be. Someone's gonna
He
piece
better
him up.
be in
I don't
the
know if
gym.
he's in
He
jail or
better be
whatever.
in the- He better be in the dojo.
He's on the same island with Diddy right now. Like, don't
Yeah.
worry, guys, this will all blow over. They're chilling.
Yeah.
They're chilling, just doing disgusting things to these poor individuals that are surrounded by them. Whatever island Diddy and Dan Schneider are on together.
Diddy Schneider. It's a dynamic duo.
Dan's like, hey, man, feet are pretty cool. And Diddy's like, hey, man,
I was
boys
fucked
are
up.
pretty cool. They're just not agreeing on what's cool.
Hey,
They're
man,
not
boys
agreeing.
are pretty cool.
Dan Schneider's feet problem and Diddy's boy problem.
They can't
They're
help
both
each
not
other.
agreeing, yeah.
I don't think they are in the same game.
He's like, let me see your feet, Diddy. He's like, nah.
They start fighting.
He's like, let me see your booty hole, Dan. He's like, nah.
Yeah, it's like I wish Harvey made it out. We would have made off. We could have done something together.
Yeah.
Break it up, break it up, break it up, break it up. Jared, yes, Jared.
I'll settle for Jenna Ortega.
I thought I was in school. I thought I was in jail.
Jared got fucking stabbed or attacked or something his first week. Jared didn't make it very
Jared
far.
got replaced with a body double. Jared was making too much bread for Subway. He got replaced with a body double.
Bro, he had
was on
like
the same
30
island.
terabytes of porn. He had something crazy.
I heard he was literally making his own, like filming women.
Oh my
He
god!
asked-
What a sick
He
fuck.
asked his
Yeah.
wife or whatever at the time to put a camera
Yeah.
in her daughter's room, and that was the final straw for her.
Oh, that was the final.
Yeah,
straw.
she was like, other kids are fine, but,
But
mine,
mine?
no,
Christ.
no.
Wait, but
But
this is your daughter.
Shout out her for
Wait,
at
so
least
she knew he
calling,
was
but-
into that shit the whole time? And just
Yeah,
like,
she knew. Yeah,
oh my
Wow.
god, that's
it's crazy.
horrible.
It's
That's
kind of
love.
hard to hide.
Shout out. That's real love.
You
Real
are my
love,
little
that's real
you are
bitch.
my little subway man. You always will be.
Little Subway man.
My little subway
Has
man.
Pete
Oh,
Canyon
God.
done a Jared? Oh man.
Probably.
I didn't know his wife knew. I know nothing about that. I'm like, oh, Jared's a pedophile. I'm like, that's all I need to know. I don't need to know nothing more about this because everything else I'm going to hear about this is just disgusting. It's not going to do me any good here.
Right.
All I didn't know is that this was filthy from top to bottom, probably. Holy shit, his wife knew? That's insane.
Yeah, and there was a documentary
God.
on it. There was a whole documentary.
Yeah, my parents were watching it. Here's the thing. I remember me, when I watch something, I like to have a little fun. I'm usually high. I'm not trying to get
You?
high
No.
and watch the Jared documentary. I'm not trying to get high and watch R. Kelly kidnap bitches. I'm not trying to watch R. Kelly torture these poor women and whatever. Like when that was out, everyone's like, "Oh my god, we got to watch."
know what
it.
they
It's
need
like,
to do?
No, I don't want to watch anything about R. Kelly and Jared just being disgusting to people, just women and children. That sounds horrible.
No,
I want to have fun.
They need to do it the way that they did with the OJ reenactment.
American Crime Story.
They need to do everything like that, where it's.
Then someone's got to play Jared.
What if somebody plays Jared and they kill it?
Hey Tyler, this is Jared Fogle, the Subway guy. Keep fighting the good fight. You are my little Subway man. And it will always be that
This
way.
cannot exist.
Jared.
It'll always be that way.
You're my little
Oh,
Subway man.
Man, fuck Jared Fogle.
Poor Tyler. First comment.
Yeah. Oh no.
Holy crap.
Oh, there's a bunch of people tagging Tylers they know.
Oh no.
That's hilarious.
If you click on Jared Fogel's Wikipedia, so it mentions he's a former spokesman for Subway in
Yeah.
the first sentence.
Yes.
The very last sentence.
Of course.
Convicted of child sex tourism and possessing child pornography. Which
Oh my god.
I didn't know what child sex tourism.
Oh, that was like a famous case of that. That's like the real crazy pedos that go all over the world.
They
You
go to
know,
the world.
where the
I didn't know that was
where
a
the
thing. It's
laws
called
are a little
CST.
where the laws are looser. You know what I mean? Real fucking
This
disgusting
hoe-ass
bastards.
bitch, man.
Jared Fogle. Any of you sickos out there
That's fucked
listening right
got
now?
2
If you're
kids.
out there, we will find you.
He got 2 kids.
Because you know what? We're gonna start being pedophile busters.
Breaking news: Big AJ found in sex tours.
We're not gonna be pedophile busters. We're gonna be child pornography busters. We're gonna
Yeah, we're not gonna.
we're gonna have an
busting
that's a new realm. Because I see these guys on Kick or whatever, they're slapping pedophiles. It's never. We're gonna find the guys that got the stashes.
Yeah,
You know
oh
what I
my
mean?
God, that would be great.
We're gonna find the guys that got
we
the
do
stashes and
raids.
fuck them up and call the police.
We get Jon
Get the
Taffer.
shit out of here. Destroy this shit.
We get Jon Taffer to do raids on CP owners.
You got 60 gigabytes, terabytes of child fucking porn out
That
in
would be
here.
so fucking good. That'd be cool. I'd watch the shit out of that.
That'd be a sick
He
world.
goes in with like a helmet and like a fucking SWAT vest.
Oh my god, it's disgusting. The smell of this fucking place.
They're getting the battering ram. He's like,
Give me that fucking thing. I'll show you how to do it. Bam.
He's
Gentlemen,
fucking rams
light
in there.
this. Gentlemen, light this porno on fire.
throws the match.
yeah, we need that for evidence.
Nobody looks at this fucking porn.
Clears
Knocking
the
off the
table
table.
of all the computer, police computer stuff.
He knocks into
Nobody's investigating.
and the child
We're
porno
throwing
guys.
the CP in the fire where it belongs.
Oh my! He knocks at the child porn guy's house.
Nobody edges. I've been walking here for 5 steps, and each step, my shoe's gotten stuck to the frickin' floor. I can't breathe in here.
That'd be great.
Oh my God, this is. Why are we joking about this?
This is really funny.
This is horrible.
I think Jon Taffer, but I
Oh
think
my
that's
God.
fucking gold, bro. Nobody steal that idea. We've had it. We're
Jon
already,
Taffer being
already
the guy
got
that
the
catches guys that catches giants, but
It would be the biggest upgrade from
Jon Taffer
From
pedophile
Chris.
buster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he'd be better than Chris Hansen.
Oh
would
my
be
God.
hilarious.
What are you doing, man? You know?
They should team up. I was
Would
watching
you let your daughter come here?
You're a father?
in a pedophile's house. Would you let your
Hold me back. No. The crew's gonna
God
hold me
no,
back.
God.
So what are you doing here with somebody's daughter?
This is
You
unbelievable.
disrespectful son of a bitch.
I mean, they got
I need a drink.
on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. They got Robert Irvin, the restaurant makeover guy, the big buff British guy. You know, he does collabs. Why not Jon Taffer? They need co-host on To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need like Kimmel on there or something.
Yeah.
You know, and other guys with TV
Chris
shows.
Hansen and Jon Taffer is the link up that needs to happen. Mm-hmm. The Chris Hansen Jon Taffer 2-man
Oh,
would be one hell of a 2-man.
Oh,
like you know how like KD and Steph Curry were sitting with like two hoes at not I shouldn't say hoes. It's two
it's two
girl
women, yeah.
basketball players.
two women, just two
hoes.
women,
Two
just
girl
women.
basketball players who were like sitting
Yeah.
because there was discussion about the seating arrangement and how it was a 2-man.
oh, okay.
They're like, I know a 2-man when I see one.
Yeah.
So imagine Jon Taffer and Chris Hansen sitting next to each other with the girl of their choice next to each other.
Oh
You
my
know?
God, that'd be
The
that'd
seating
be-
placement and
yeah.
that conversation between Chris Hansen and John would be crazy.
we need to see that.
We need to go on a 2-man.
Who would you guys, listeners out there, who would you want to see host?
Who's your dream 2-man?
Who's your dream 2-man?
Okay, that's even better. I was gonna say who you think should host. Who,
What
who should host
a guy
Dateline
you want to
NBC?
roll with to get some to get laid? That's
Yeah,
what you
your
want.
dream
so
2-man.
your dream wingman.
No,
basically.
it's not you. It's like if you had to observe a 2-man from the outside.
Oh, you want to see what two dudes are
Yes.
just trying to get pulled?
There should
at
be a
that?
movie. Yeah, they should make a
2-man.
movie off of whatever. Whoever wins, we're gonna make
2-man
a
the movie.
Yeah, it's just like Chris Rock and Will Smith, the 2-man movie.
So the Steph Curry and KD one is in the 2-man Hall of Fame.
2-man all of it because Steph
So
and KD.
I would love to see Jon Taffer and Chris Hansen go on a 2-man that would
That's
qualify for
fucking
the
great.
2-man Hall of Fame.
Well, I kind of want to think about one. Are you thinking of one?
the 2-man Hall of Fame. So
Like,
Chris
who's-
Taffer.
It used to be.
You got a
Hansen
good
and
one.
Jon
It
Taffer.
used-
Chris Hansen and Jon Taffer.
It used to be
go.
Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan. You know,
Yeah.
that 2-man was legendary.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
Jonathan Majors, he knocking women out and doing God knows
Listen,
what.
He's still dating
Guy's a
Megan
creep.
Good, and Megan Good is.
I think he's
is
in
an
jail now.
No, I don't think so.
I thought he got convicted of like
No.
putting hands on the.
No. He's like married to Megan Good or something.
Man, fuck Jonathan.
I think,
Majors.
Megan Good is an
fuck
all-time
Jonathan
baddie
Majors.
too.
What if somebody was like The
Dream
Rock
2-man.
and Kevin Hart?
Oh, Dream 2-man. You know what? I'm just tap back into the well. Jericho, Big Show, and Chris Jericho. It's a Dream 2-man for sure. I'm either going Rob Van Dam and Rey Mysterio.
No,
or
but
Chris
Batista and Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
That's
actually,
a good
yeah.
2-man right there.
That's very powerful, man. No,
Yeah.
Yo, your pennies are not staying
thinking,
off. You going hitting the town with Batista and Rey Mysterio. Good luck, ladies. Good luck. Good luck.
What's his name? Tobias and Boban?
Yeah,
What is it?
Toby and Bobby is a good 2-man.
Yeah. Or Sheen and his Ultra Lord.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
Sheen
what?
and Ultra Lord is definitely getting pussy
Good 2-man.
from both girls.
Hey, you know what would be a good 3-man? Us right here.
Yeah.
That's my dream 3-man. How
3
about that?
men,
Real
Yeah.
talk.
3 hoes.
We don't even need 3 hoes. three men's enough. The dream 3-man is the dream 3-man. 3 women would be wonderful.
We
You
get
know.
3 girls and they just taking turns and they just.
But you
going,
know that's not
who
you
want
know,
it next?
That's not something you see every day.
No.
The 3-man. That's
Who's
not
your
something
dream
you see every day.
2-man? And if you have a 3-man, who is that? And who would you want to do a 2-man with? Who do you think's going to help you get the buns, and who do you think you could help get the buns?
Yeah, 2-man. Who do you want to Eiffel Tower a woman with?
Who do
Maybe
you
it
want to
could be-
Eiffel Tower a woman with? Who do you want to maybe touch
Oh,
balls?
being gross.
Touch balls on accident
Hey,
and look at each other and pretend it didn't happen.
LeBron
Pause.
would be a horrible 2-man
good
partner.
polish it.
He when you go to pay for stuff, he'd be like, "You got us?
Oh,
You got me?"
yeah, sure. Multi-millionaire LeBron James, I got us.
It's only fair. I mean, I only had a quesadilla.
I only had a quesadilla. I mean, you had 3
That
waters.
quesadilla ripoff though.
Yeah. All right, that's
Shout
all for
out to the
today.
2-man.
Yeah,
Go Lions.
go Lions. Yeah.
Go Chiefs, baby.
I don't know about them, but
We can both get it in. We won this week. We all
Yeah,
won.
we both
we
won.
both won. Hallelujah.